Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we're going to have a little bit longer intro. If you don't want to listen to it, that's okay. You can kind of fast forward. It shouldn't take more than a minute or two. So last week what I did was decided to go ahead and do the Celtic cross and give it a try. See if people liked that. And everybody did. I had really positive feedback about it. And so I've decided to put it into the channel. The deal with it is I work full time, so I put out zodiac sign monthlies and mid-monthlies, and I'm not taking personal readings yet. But I do weeklies in the signs, and then I felt like this would be a good way for me if I didn't have to do it. You know, it has to be out on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. You know, if I could do that as I could in between, and then just pick up like just like I do with the regular like monthly readings. Anyways, and then if I have to drop off to do the monthlies and the mid-monthlies, pick up where it was in rotation. And that way everybody gets their own zodiac sign reading that's not based on a time frame. Okay? So that being said, I have positive feedback, and I'm going to continue, and I'm also going to do the extendeds for this. So I want to thank all of you for all your feedback. And now, that being said, we want to like, subscribe, and share to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new videos. That helps the channel tremendously. That's how you put videos into the algorithm, so it goes downstream. Because if you don't interact at all with the channel, you just watch the video and go on, then it dies with you. It doesn't go on to somebody else. It doesn't go to the next person. So that being said, this is going to be for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, and it is still going to be a general collective reading. So keep in mind that it may resonate with you, it may not. If it doesn't, don't be surprised if it does a little while later. That's very common. It's because we're dealing with fortune telling here, where we are predicting the future. So it probably hasn't happened yet if it's not resonating with you. If it does, you're more than welcome to go rewatch videos on my channel. And you should also be watching your sun, moon, and rising signs, and Venus if it'll give you just a clearer picture of you, a little better than just a general reading, because your birth chart is particular to you, and you can get a free birth chart. You can get a free birth chart online almost anywhere these days. So okay, that being said, sorry about the long promo. I just wanted everybody to know what was going on, and next week it won't be nearly as bad. So, thank you for bearing with me, and here we go. So, this is a reading for Scorpio, so please tell me about Scorpio. We have the Nine of Cups. Whoa, you are learning to love yourself. Learning to love yourself. Alright, and what crosses Scorpio? What crosses Scorpio? The Hierophant. Okay, so this is either specific beliefs. This could be religious beliefs, and it doesn't, this is typically called the Pope card. The Pope had a lot of power. Okay, he told kings what to do. So, but it's kind of balancing your material and your spiritual side as well. And it can be about religious traditions. It can be about marriage. It can be about certain set traditions, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with Christianity. It could be any religion, any set moral standard that is the code of the day, so to speak. Okay? So that's what's crossing you. So let's go a little bit forward and see, what have you got going for you, Scorpio? What has Scorpio got going for them? Oh wow, the Empress. Okay, this is abundance. just a forewarning, if you are not wanting to have children right now, it would be a very good time to use protection, because she is very fertile. But she's also nurturing, caring. This is Mother Earth. This is Gaia. This is the goddess Brigitte. This is the harvest goddess. This is where all blessings come from. Okay? She is also very powerful in the sense that she has mastered all the other queens' energy. So she can use the energy out of any suit. Okay, but she's usually known for fertility, abundance, things of that nature coming in. Okay, wow, and in the past you had the Emperor. Okay, obviously he's a little bit more staunch and sturdy, but this is somebody, so you may have encompassed this energy, or this may be someone that came in your recent past. This is somebody that is going to that will take charge with authority. And if you are the Nine of Cups and you found your balance between your spiritual and material world, it would not be out of the question for this to be happening. This is an extremely powerful reading. So right now, since you have all these powerful energies, and again, out of 5 cards, you have 3 major arcana. You're taking a little time out for yourself. You're doing it to yourself. Okay? You are trying to see things from a different perspective and a higher perspective. Okay? I think you're still trying to balance some things. I think you've learned how to love yourself. I think you're moving forward, and I think you just need to maybe see perspective of which way maybe that you want to go, because in the near future you have an Ace of Coins, and if you have any psychic abilities or anything like that, your intuition may be coming into play, and you may know something big is coming. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the whole collective, but a lot of people are manifesting right now. Okay? And I think it's the energy of coming out of, first of all, that pandemic. And a lot of places haven't come out of it, but I live in the States, so we're starting to see progress with it. Anyways, I don't want to get into all that. It's too... Okay. Anyways, but the fact is that people were cooped up for a long time, and it was detrimental to people's health and mental health, etc., etc. So we're coming out of that, and not only that, it was just spring. We're in early summer. Well, are we even in summer? Yeah, we're in early summer. Actually, I think we're still in spring. I think summer is June 21st. So. Whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna pick it apart. My point is, okay, it's like, you know, that spring effect when the flowers start to bloom. You know, when the bleak and dark winter is over, and we start seeing spring flowers and warm weather, etc. Okay, so you're being patient. Okay, you're being patient because it's like you know this is coming. It's like you know something good is coming to you. You don't know what, and you don't know how. You just know it's on its way. Okay? Yeah. Because you are definitely, your environment is a new cycle. So you're starting a new cycle. Alright? So... And that's another reason that you're trying to look at things from a higher perspective. You know you're going into a new cycle, and you don't want to bring any of the... You want to make sure that everything's cleaned up. Any residual stuff from the past cycle doesn't filter into the new one. Okay, and you have justice in your hopes and fears. So, depending on... I mean, looking at these cards, I would say the justice for you is going to be becoming abundant. It's going to be loving yourself. It's going to be like that Ten of Pentacles energy, where, you know, you can have it all. Because, I mean, you do. You have an Emperor and an Empress here. That's a little bit of a power couple. Okay, and you went into hermit mode. Okay. You may still go into it once again to make sure that whatever your wish fulfillment is exactly what you want, because that's what's going to illuminate your path from in the future. Okay, it's going to be your guiding light. It's going to be your North Star. Okay, so that may be, and I think that's connected here. This is what you're doing with this over here. And I think once you have ascertained exactly what you want, you're going to go for it. You're going to have the clarity. It doesn't show the Ace of Swords, but you will have the clarity. And you're going to move forward with a lot of willpower and determination, and you're moving towards victory. And you're moving fast. You'll be moving fast then. Right now you're slowing down to pause. I think because, you know, emperors and empresses don't just rush in. They think about things. So you're being patient. And you know when the time comes that that's what you're going to do. Is right. You're going to move forward. Alright, so I'm going to try to clarify some of these cards. I'm pulling them the Nine of Cups up. Alright, okay. The Nine of Cups. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're presented prior to this as the Wounded Warrior. You went through a lot. You didn't get to be an Empress or a King without having gone through a lot of struggles. You didn't master this by not going through some struggles. See? Oh, excuse me. So, if you look at this, this person has 8 swords. His shield is down though, but he's got 8 wands behind him, and he's got one in his hand. Now, we as tarot in the tarot community knows that's viewers as well, know that the cycle ends with a 10, and then you start a new cycle. Okay, but he knows that he fought a lot of hard battles back there. He's been wounded, and he knows there's one other wand out there. And he doesn't know whether that wand is friend or foe. So, that being said, we know that that is most likely the Ace of Wands coming in for him. Okay? Now, it looks as if somebody is trying to offer you a cup of love. Or will be offering you a cup of love. And you are in the middle of opening a new cycle. That's a double energy. You have that over here. And you are in the process of mastering you're mastering the spiritual, and not mastering the realms, but you're balancing out the realms, because I mean, look, the spiritual realm is one thing and the physical realm is quite another. You know, I could go dancing on the leaves like a dragonfly or a butterfly, you know, in the spirit realm, but not so easy in the physical realm. You have to balance that. You have to move forward in your spirituality, I think is what it's saying. Okay, and again, you have justice for the second time. So, I don't know, this could be a legal case or something like that, but I just get that whatever happened in the past, you're going to have justice, and it's because you put in the work. Okay, it could be a legal case, but it could be spiritual justice. Alright, and it's going to bring in a lot of happiness, okay? So, you have the Empress going for you, so now that could be you, or that could be somebody else, okay? But whatever it is, you are nurturing something. You are wanting something to come forward, okay? You're wanting to build something. You're helping it grow. You're nursing it along. Like, you know, I like to grow plants, and every once in a while I have one that's just, especially this year, there was so much rain. I have one that I babied it so much, I took it in the house. I took it in the house, and I babied it, and it survived. It survived. It's thriving now, but it took a lot of nurturing to get it there. Okay? And that's basically what you're doing. Now, that could be a person, that could be a business, that could be an idea, and that could be just your own spirituality. But whatever it is, It's bringing you the victory. That's your victory parade there. So in the recent past, we had the Emperor. So Spirit, please tell me about the Emperor. And that's what brought in your change of fortune, because you healed yourself, did your work, and you found a way to change the wheel. You found a way to move the wheel forward. Okay, because you went through whatever you had to go through. And whatever you went through was rough. Okay, that's how you got to be an emperor. They didn't get there by playing around. Okay, make no mistake. It wasn't good. But it made you stronger. And it made you wiser. Okay. And then we have the Hanged Man. So you're trying to get some higher perspective on this. Okay. And again, Spirit's telling you, okay, don't worry about it. You can handle anything that gets thrown your way. You are on high ground. It's also a high moral road. That card can also be read that way. You're on higher ground. You really don't want to hurt those villagers. You're just fending off their little smacks and whatnot. Because you came in peace. That white rose, peace and love. Because in the medieval times, the white rose was given in for romance, love, like we'd give a single red rose today. Okay. All right. And you're just moving slowly. You're taking your time. See, because over here you're being patient. It's telling you to be patient. It's a good thing. Take your time. Because this is an abundant new beginning coming in for you, and you have to master something to be able to do that. Okay, so whatever it is you're nurturing, you know, keep doing that. Okay? Because you're coming into this Queen of Wands energy. She has a magic wand, obviously. She is fire. She is creative, dynamic, passionate. Okay? She follows her intuition. And she has these great ideas that most people would not be able to follow through with. But see, she has that fire and that drive. And she's going to make it happen. Like, you know, she's raising sunflowers in a desert. She figured out how to make water happen somewhere, somehow. Okay? So, Spirit's telling you to be patient. You're trying to find your balance. And sometimes it takes a little time. It can get a little rough out there. Trust me. The world can be a little rough on us. So you have to have that trust and that faith that things are going to happen for you, and that way you bring it into you. Okay? So this may be you looking back on your past a little bit too. You may be trying to close out some old, make peace with some of the things in your past. You may be just reminiscing, because that is a nostalgia card. Okay? And you may be doing that because you know, hey, when you leave this cycle, you're not going to be able to go back to the past. I mean, not that you can go back to the past, but, you know, you're going to be too busy in the future. So the world, you're building the Four of Wands. That's a very, very firm foundation. That's a good way to start a new cycle. Okay, because you learned a lot of hard lessons in the past. And so this is your justice. You're going to have a good cycle. Yeah. See, where here you were, you know, kind of battered a little bit. You know, it's a little cold out there. That wolf was at the door. There's not here. There's nothing but abundance here. You see the hen, the boar. There's more to that story, but those would be signs of abundance. She's balanced. 1 foot on land, 1 foot on the water. The Joaz and Boaz, the pillars behind her that regulate from this side to the other side. See, and that goes back to your Hierophant energy, balancing your spiritual material plane. Okay, and you see the promise there with the rainbow. And if you look at her cauldrons, they're in the same arc, but in the opposite directions. As above, so below. And but the water's at an impossible angle. It would not flow like that. So it's magic. And trust me, you can create magic. Okay. All right. What more do we have for Scorpio? Okay. Yeah, you're working really hard to build abundance. You set some intentions out there. And you're doing it the right way. You're letting spirit tend to it. You set your intentions and you walked away and you went on about your business. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for that to come in, you're building abundance for yourself. Okay? So, tell me more about this Hermit card. Oh, yeah. This is your 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is love and abundance. It's love and abundance. And I think that's right where you're heading to. I mean, you have the energy. There is absolutely no reason you can't do that. You have the Queen and you have the Queen of Wands. You have Justice. You have Equilibrium. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have a firm foundation, Victory. And the Emperor and the Empress. That's a power couple in itself. And the Chariot. So, yeah, I think you're going to be charging forward soon. I think it is. I think you're balanced, but I think you are not in complete equilibrium. And you're patient. You know you're not. Okay? But you do know that you are moving on, and you are moving towards your wish fulfillment. Okay? You're not holding on to the past anymore. You're moving on. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching. Again, please hit like, subscribe, and share. You have no idea how much that helps the channel grow. If you like these, I'm going to be doing the extendeds, and you're more than welcome to join me over on Patreon. And as I can progress, because we all know I'm technically challenged, so as I progress, I'm going to try to get other avenues to bring videos to you. Okay? So thank you for watching, and have a great day.